release that he can't get to.
If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we are playing NHL 18 and we are starting our Team of the Week predictions. And if you guys don't have the slightest clue what those are, if you subscribed in the last, 3-4 months since the last time we did one, they are basically me telling you who's going to be on Team of the Week of the first line of offense and the first line of defense and the first goalie. And it's not really me telling you who's going to be on it because it's just me predicting them. But you know what? I like to be a credible source here, and I like to think, you know, I get some of them right sometimes. But it's a new season. We'll see if EA changed things up. So it's going to be the first time we give a crack at it this season and how they go. And why only the first line? Because the first line is offensive stats every week. It's easier to predict. You can't really, it's hard telling where they go when it comes to second line with defensive statistics. And in the third and fourth line are minor league players. Again, we're not going to go real deep into that either. So we try to go first line offense, first line defense, first line goalie. Why do we do Team of the Week predictions? Because we have these nice and lovely looking evolution cards right here. And because I just like doing Team of the Week predictions, some people would just like to know who's going to get a Team of the Week ahead of time. But more importantly, I know a lot of people watch the videos for these nice looking evolution cards right here, like Jake Guentzel and Zach Werenski. Because as you guys know, if a player gets a Team of the Week, their evolution card goes up, and bada bing, bada bang, you got yourself an upgraded evolution card. And you know what? It might be a good idea. I don't think I've ever asked you guys to do this, but you hit that little bell down there. You get the notifications when my videos come up. When you see those Team of the Week ones, you can be one of the first people to find out who I think is going to get a Team of the Week that week. Or at least you can please watch the video because I swear my channel is dying and I need some help really badly. But anyway, definitely a big help I think for some guys because I think we actually do have an evolution card this week that could see an upgrade. It's a chance, pretty good chance. I wish it was Zach Werenski, and I'm not giving any spoilers, so we're not going to talk about it. I do want to say before we get this started though, if I do happen to miss a player or two that had some spectacular week and I didn't see it, it's got a lot to do with the fact, for some reason, NHL.com doesn't track preseason stats. I didn't quite understand that one. I went to stats and was like, oh, there's no preseason. So I went to like 16 million different sites here until I finally found one that shows the preseason stats. And then I had to go to another site to go and check that player out because when you clicked on a player's name on that site, it didn't bring up the player's stats properly for the games for the last week. So I was trying to, you know, I was clicking on one site, clicking on the other one, going through player after player after player. So if I missed the player, I am sorry about that, but I tried to do my best to get the ones I think have a pretty good chance at a Team of the Week this week. We will see how it goes going for this first week. Like I said, when the regular season gets going, it'll be a lot easier to go ahead and go through and stuff like that. I feel a lot more comfortable with it, and we'll get to see how EA does Team of the Weeks. Usually they do them pretty much the same every year, kind of like the rest of the game, where they go ahead and, you know, the statistics, the way I do it, are usually pretty close. Usually get 4 or 5 out of 6, or what is it, 7, 3, 4? Yeah, usually get 4 of 6, 5 of 6, somewhere around there. I'm not gonna, you know, blow my own horn here, but 2-2. Let's go ahead and get this started though. You're tired of hearing me ramble. I know. I was just getting all that out of the way. It's like Team of the Week introduction. You guys gonna be like, you're gonna crack? No. All right. No. Just excited today for some reason. I don't know. First guy though, Devan Dubnyk. Guy's played 2 games. He's got 1 win, a 1.50 goals against average, and a 940 save percentage. And Dubnyk, like I said, take the goalie with a grain of salt, because the thing with goaltending is, you guys know it, is they only play 2 or 3 games a week during the regular season. It's lucky if they play 2 games a week during the preseason. And because of that, there's just a whole slew of guys that have like a 930, 1 goal, 2 goal games allowed. So there's a whole bunch of guys I wouldn't take, you know, I'd like to see Devan Dubnyk. I think he earned it, but definitely wouldn't be at the top of my list on guys, though, that would guarantee seeing a Team of the Week this week. A man that I do think has a great chance of seeing a Team of the Week this week, he put up regular season numbers, and that's Dustin Byfuglien. 2 goals, 2 assists this week. Had a very nice week out there on defense. And then his D-man partner for the week is Jake Muzzin. 1 goal, 3 assists as well for him this week. And no Zach Werenski. That's alright, that's the only evolution out right now. We'll get more evolution soon, and the Team of the Week will become more interesting to you guys hopefully then. But right now we have 4 evolution cards, and there's some pretty good ones though. So we can't complain about getting a Guentzel, getting a Werenski, getting a Laine, getting a Matthews. But let's go ahead here and jump up to the first line forwards here. Starting it off is Nikita Kucherov. I think this man is going to have a massive season. You guys watched my bold predictions video. You probably didn't, but if you did, you seen I had some high expectations for Kucherov this season. He's got 2 goals, 4 assists in the last week. That's only preseason, but that is lights out numbers. It would be very shocking if a guy like Kucherov did not land himself on a Team of the Week this week, so we'll see how that goes. That's right, we're going to Toronto next. Get those evolution cards ready because William Nylander had 2 goals and 3 assists this week. Very, very solid week. So I think he's got a pretty good chance. There's a couple guys at 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists though. Is a little better than 1 goal, 4 assists. We always weigh the goals more than the assist, obviously. So I think Nylander's got a pretty good chance of getting himself his first Team of the Week of the year. But yes, let's go ahead and do it here. Let's talk about these evolutions real quick because we're talking Team of the Week. And Patrik Laine dropped 7 points this week, but 5 of them came in that one game, and that got him a primetime card. And the thing is, last year with EA, they changed it up. Normally, if you got like a primetime, a milestone card in the same week, you wouldn't get the Team of the Week the next week because, you know, if you got like 5 points one night and you only had 6 all week or something, it'd be like, oh, that's not even a big deal kind of deal. But last year, they started mixing it up, and if a guy got a player of the game, they still had a chance at a Team of the Week. For that reason, I think there is a very solid chance, I'm not including one of my predictions, a very solid chance, so he had the best week out of everybody. If you want to go looking at points, he had 7 of them, I believe. So he's got a very solid chance, though, at a Team of the Week. And if he does, that evolution's already up to an 88. But if he doesn't, that just increases the chances of a guy who I do think is going to get an upgrade this week. And I wasn't trolling you guys. I actually do have an evolution card over here on Toronto, and that is Auston Matthews. The same night Patrik Laine dropped that 5-point game, Auston Matthews dropped a Hattie and an assist, but he didn't get no special card because the new prime times are just the best performances of the night, and Laine was obviously the best performance there, dropping 5 points. So if you throw on that hat trick, that assist, plus an assist he had from another night, that's 5 points for Matthews on the week. And I think that's even going to give him the edge over William Nylander, even though I did include him last on the list. I think Auston Matthews has a very good chance of giving us yet another evolution card that's seen a Team of the Week upgrade. These young guys are going to be fun to watch this year. Let me tell you what. Matthews, Laine, Guentzel, Werenski, man, those guys are going to have some pretty good stats, I think, this season. But those are my Team of the Week predictions, boys. If you have any other questions about other players, let me know. Like I said, hopefully when the regular season gets going, we'll get a little bit more in-depth and a little bit more accurate with them, but I think we got a pretty good chance of getting a few of these right this week. Otherwise though, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.